But my name is Katie Kungalvi-san. I'm a junior. I'm a legal studies major, possibly going to be a philosophy major, whatever. Okay, that doesn't matter. I would essentially say I'm the nobody of Hamline. No one notices me. I'm pretty small, but I will make you notice me today with my voice. So I grew up in a family where my parents taught me how to hate. They taught me how to hate black people. They taught me how to hate people that weren't Asian. They taught me how to hate white people, but they never taught me how to hate gay people. One day I was just like, you know, Mom, why are they holding hands? Like, I don't know, maybe they just like each other. What's the problem? And my stance on this is that you say you don't want to silence those voices that want to say yes to the marriage amendment, but how can you silence a voice that already has all their rights? I'm not gay, but you know, I accept gay people. I'm completely straight. I'm not part of any big organization, but I mean, really, we really need to. You guys don't know what this is, the sealed envelope right here, shame on you. If this fails, it's up to us at the polls to make it happen, okay? If you seriously don't know what this is, shame on you. I no longer respect you anymore. I don't care if you vote yes or you vote no, but I mean, if this doesn't go through, it's all up to you. And I mean, if you don't, then I'm gonna find you, and you're gonna see, and according to Drake, you're really gonna see if you only live once. But let's remember that this is America, and America is based on opinions that were not tolerable from the countries we came from. Do not hate those who vote yes, because they have the right to vote yes. Do not try to push your beliefs on them because you want them to realize sooner rather than later. It's not going to happen. Martin Luther King Jr. did not do everything in one step. It'd be way too easy. Do not give up. Really, do not give up. Thanks.
Somebody help her with that book in the house.
How was their trip?
Okay, I want to be certain that the voices are heard, but we do have some limitations on time here. So where is the line ending over there? I thought it was with okay. So the person who just raised her hand, we're going to go with that question, then we're going to adjourn, okay? We're going to go to the person in the gray shirt, and then we're going to adjourn. Please. I let 4 more in. Here we go. Let's go with this.
No, that's okay.
My name is Morgan, and when I was standing up here, there was like one thing that like couldn't get out of my mind is that like I'm looking at you, and 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 I can't help but think that like there is some type of heterosexual privilege playing out, and like I just feel like I would like you to pull that back and try to put yourself in some of these people's positions, because this is a right that all of you get to act on, and this is a decision where people are going to get that right taken away. But what I really wanted to say is that when I was in like elementary school, I remember my teacher telling me that standing by when people are being bullied is a form of letting that happen, and you are just as guilty as the person. And really privileged to actually get to go and hear Holocaust survivors speak, and they will tell you that they see that the citizens of Germany and all the other places who just stand by and watch them get pulled into these trucks, they were just as guilty. And when I was first here, when I came here for the orientation, they kept doing these things, take a stand, take a stand, take a stand. We were all in this room encouraged to take a stand, and we had to go to these orientation things. And I think it's really hypocritical. I think it's really hypocritical that you are teaching us to take a stand, and you can't take a stand on, you can't take a stand for the university. Woo, 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 woo.
you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Well, do we?
I don't believe so.
We don't know. We have no idea.
We are just.
Never asked, but we think we're representative of the broader society. And the broader society is not entirely heterosexual. So clearly, members of the Board of Trustees did not make their vote based on sexual orientation. So please don't assume that the people who are here today represent the entire board based on sexual orientation, okay? To be fair, okay? I'm one person. I showed up.
My name is Heather and I'm a junior here at Hamline. The reason why I chose this school and why I chose to come so far away from home was because this was the one school that I felt truly represented what I wanted this country to look like years from now. Sorry. I chose this school because they weren't afraid to stand out and to speak out against issues of discrimination, regardless if it was something that wasn't originally accepted by society at that time. I chose this school because I felt that they made Hamline students feel accepted, that it had a unique community that is generally created because of these students and because of our faculty. After your email came out last night, I had friends come to me who are from the gay community that said, I feel like Hamline doesn't care about me. I feel President Hanson personally told me that I'm not worth it. I understand the importance of allowing everyone to have their opinion, and I am all for that, regardless if you support gay marriage or not. This is not an issue of gay marriage. This is not me asking you to take a stance on gay marriage. This is me asking you to take a stance against discrimination, which is what our values hold up. Had I known 2 years down the road that this would have happened, I would have put my money elsewhere, and I would have put my efforts elsewhere. Because as though you guys can tell us that to not give up and that what matters is how you vote, having a higher administration institution make us feel that we're not worth it, or that they don't need to take a stance because of the few that are for vote yes. Therefore, discrimination, personally, is my belief. You can be against you. But if you are for vote yes, that is for discrimination, and there's no need to push it to that, and Hamline should be standing behind that. But opening statement that the decision has been made. And if that's the case, then fine. But I ask you to change our values because we are no longer following them as a nonprofit organization.
I'm a proud member of the Hamline Sociology faculty, and I'm also a proud alum of Hamline CLA. I don't have questions, I have some comments. One, first I want to say that I'm very proud of the students and the work you've done today. Two, I would like to follow up on what Provost Judson said about the faculty of the whole meeting that occurred last Thursday. And thank him for trying to recruit people for getting a quorum. We did in fact reach a quorum on Thursday. We did not vote Thursday. What we voted for Thursday was the language regarding the resolution. That vote went out electronically and it closed last night at midnight.